What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so we have a world boss that has just spawned in just up here. It is one of the actual kind of difficult world bosses, apparently. It's got 175,000 health. It is one of the aerial world bosses. Each world boss does, in fact, give off some specific types of loot. Like, you guys happened to see me beat the... You kind of did. You saw me just sit there and nod its head. The Alpha Dreadnoughtus. Well, we have another world boss that spawned in just up here, and we're going to try to go fight that. It is the Alpha Rhiniaganatha. So, I don't know if it maxes out at the level it's at. I don't think it does. But this one's only got 175,000 health. I'm assuming it's dependent and scaled based on the level. So with this one only having, is that it over there? That's not it. Okay, it's near this one though. But with this one having 175,000 health, I'm kind of assuming that the higher level ones would do a lot more health and have a lot more health and do a lot more damage. We're gonna walk here for a second to recharge our stam. We are on the lower leveled Desolatitan, by the way, just to let this one completely get some levels and some alpha kills. Also, by the way, we are now level 109 because the chibi is effectively working like it's supposed to. And we just one-shot that. That was cool. But alright, let's keep moving. It should be this way. You'll know once you hear the world boss music coming in. It should be this direction. There is a Deinosuchus we're just going to wipe out so we don't have to deal with it later. It was just over here. You can get a world boss Quetzal as well, so I got to keep my eye out on that. Is actually that what that is? No, it's just normal Quetzal. It was just over here because I was running about on the Miguana and I heard the music play and I saw it and ran. That's how I got the quick screenshot for the thumbnail earlier. I don't know exactly where it is because it does move and it is aggressive, so we'll just attack a bunch of things, but with how much power it has, I think it can pretty much one-shot most things. Should be somewhere around here. It could have moved up more towards the top. I hope it didn't, because then it'll bring us near the wyverns. And I mean, we're kind of on one of the slowest moving creatures. They take huge steps, but they move slow. Ah, there it is. Alpha Arkology. Nope, that's the max HP it can have, because it's 175,000. It is right there. That's it at level 1. What is biting my ankle? Piranhas. Alright, we gotta get its aggro. Here you go, now you can hear the battle music. This is the Alpha Arkology Rhiniaganatha. I don't know what it gives. I couldn't tell you. I don't know off the top of my head. It probably gives something pretty decent. For loot-wise, it hits pretty decent. Damn, 700. Wow, a headshot of 1,000? Dude, can you attack, bro? There we go. I'll say, man, just standing there getting punched in the mouth. Are you gonna attack? There we go. How's your health looking? He's actually hitting pretty hard. Just hit like what, 700? 757,000 damage, or 757,000, 758 damage. He's kind of stickying that one in place. So that's kind of fine. As long as I can stay near and keep getting cheeky hits in, I'll be fine. Because that one will just allow me to beat up this one and get the free damage off on it. Yeah, 759 points of damage. Oh, he's hitting that one for 1,000, actually. Is he hitting it for 1,000? No, he's hitting it for 800 now. We're able to just keep chipping away at it. Now we are in the rage mode as well, which kind of is not great, because that means we're going to be stationary for a second. He needs to come back down here so we can finish this off quick, because we're going to be sitting still doing nothing. Come on, come on, and one more bite. There it is. We have just beaten the Rhiniaganatha. We're supposed to get something from it. There's supposed to be a bag. It's supposed to drop loot of some sort. At least that's what I thought. The boss battle was supposed to drop something. Let me do... Yeah, there should be a bag. Unless if this guy got the final hit in. Nope. This one did get a bunch of levels though. Yeah, there's supposed to be a bag nearby here. It's somewhere. I'm kind of a little annoyed we don't have one. Because they're supposed to drop something. Give me a second, let me double check it, because it's supposed to drop something. So all alphas are supposed to drop trophies, element, and a chance of the following loot. I didn't get any element. So let me see something. Yeah, I got no element from that. Got no element, got no anything from that. That's kind of, pardon my language, but kind of trash. We kind of got screwed out of that when we fought that boss for nothing then at that point. But there's the Alpha Renegnathia taken down. Unless is this a bag? No, that's just the pheromones. We don't care for the pheromones, to be honest. I don't need them. Oh, what's this? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I was incorrect. We did get the bag. It just, for some reason, dropped here when we killed it over here. I don't know. But we got 175 element, 10 Renegnathia pheromones, and the Alpha Renegnathia resin, which is awesome because then we can say that we have now beaten an Alpha Rhino, which is really, really cool as well. So let's see. Is there a Desolatitan on the map right now? There is not. So let's hop on the back of our Megawana and fly back to base, because I was just more really looking forward to getting that extra element once I saw that we got element from that. So there's a whole list of the bosses and what they give you. Let me fly back to base really fast, or glide technically. And then once we get back there, I will read to you guys what the bosses drop. I can actually read you part of them now. All right, here we go. The Karchar, when you find the Alpha World Boss variant, will drop weapons. The Giga World Boss variant will drop armor. The Titanosaur World Boss variant will drop saddles. The Deathworm, if you happen to run into one, will drop a large amount of horns. These are what have a chance of dropping. Like, these are all not guaranteed. The only things that are guaranteed are the element and the trophies. So, mind you, the things that I've just said are only chances, not guaranteed. The Deathworm, again, drops horns. The Golem drops various scorched gear, has a chance. The Renegnathia, like I said, has 20 pheromones. I think it's guaranteed. It says chance, but I'm 2 for 2 in fighting world bosses and have gotten things from both of them. Dreadnoughtus drops tech armor. The Quetzal drops a various amount of kibble. The Ripper Queen drops aberration gear. And the Shastasaurus drops ocean creature saddles. Scubas and harpoons. So pretty decent amount of loot if you can happen to fight the world bosses and beat them. So it's pretty nice actually, the stuff that they give. It's well worth the fight most of the time. Especially if it's something that you can like just straight up one-on-one with someone, or not with someone, with the bosses. I'm sorry, someone texted me right as I read that and it kind of threw me off for a second. But it's pretty easy to face it. So, I'm saying, if I find more world bosses, we're definitely going to fight them. Like, there's no question. We're definitely going to be fighting any single world boss we can. Alright, so the only ones we could truthfully run into are probably the Titanosaur right now. The Deathworm, I don't think we have a chance of running into because there's no Deathworm spawners yet. Golem, maybe, in that little desert island. The Shastasaurus, I don't believe we can because there's not a deep enough water spot. I don't think there's a Shasta on this map. The Reaper Queen, there's no aberration area, so I don't think we can do that. The Quetzal, that we definitely could. And the Dreadnoughtus, you guys saw, we actually did run into that, so that was kind of cool. But other than that, there isn't much for the world bosses that we can run into. The Giga and the Carts, we definitely can. Like, that's not even a question. We just got to find them. That's the only problem. We're actually going to go take a little flight around. Did this get fixed yet so I can pick this thing up? It's still bugged. I've tried destroying it with a item. Does not do anything. With the depot gun, nothing. Let's drop that in there. I took on an alpha carno earlier too. I only threw the pheromones in there just because I don't want to have them on me. It's not like we truthfully need them. But we've beaten the here we go. Let me show you everything we have faced so far. We've beaten the Alpha Arthropleura, the Bronto, these Carnos, beaten a lot of them. The Dillos, the Direwolves, the Dreadnoughtus, which was an awesome fight. Kind of cheeky, but we beat it. The Facila, the Carcanos, the Alpha Leech, the Mammoth, the Megalania. I ran into one. Megalodon, Megatherium, Mosasaur. That's from prior, I think. Then switching over to this, but they still count as the same. Alpha Pulmonoscorpius, the Rex, the Rhinognathia Resin, the Lungs of the Viudi. We did run into one. And we ran into one Alpha Spino. We haven't had the greatest of luck running into these because we need them all, a lot of them at least, for the Desolatitan fight. We do not have enough of anything we need here. We need the Karcha Heart, which we can't run into a Karch. Giga Heart Alpha, we have not ran into one. We need an Alpha Quetzal, which we have not run into one of them either. The Spino Sails, we need a lot. We have enough of the Rexes. I did actually happen to fight a level 20 Desolatitan last night when I was just out and about, and I fought Thanatos as well. So we do have one of the Desolatitan eyes, so that was pretty cool. It was only level 20, so I didn't even feel like recording it to show it. I was like, we'll just battle him, take him out. So I was like, hey, level 20, let's go. But other than that, I mean, truthfully, right now, all we're trying to do is just find the alpha fights and do as much of that as we honestly can. So we're going to do our usual little scoot around the map here, check and see if we see any alphas, fight the alphas. If we do, 225. See, none of these are the levels we need. We need a 243 Desolatitan to be a perfect full stat breeding, so we're just going to let them keep breeding. I'm not too worried about it too much. Let's hook shot to the roof. Oh, why am I doing that? Hook shot to the roof. Hook shot up here, and then jump again. All right, now we're up. Because we're going to hop on the Meguana. We're going to go this way. And jump. That was a terrible jump. We almost flopped. But either way, I don't think we need any of the sea creature fights, like alpha-wise, to be able to face against the Desolatitan. So it pretty much just comes down to we need to find Spinos and we need to find Udis. Like, truthfully, that's all it really is. And at this point, we're having the hardest time finding any of them, which I'm kind of getting a little tempted to spawn them in. Because I've asked the in the Discord for the mod how to get what the spawn, if I can increase their spawn rates, and I did not get a single response from anybody. So I don't know if you can't increase the spawn rates, you just have to naturally spawn them in by command, or what it is. But I would love to have them spawn in so we can face more of them. Yeah, see, that's a Udi. Somehow that thing fear roared me from over there. I tried to do the burn attack in place. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, we're stuck on a tree. It's the only reason I hate running through the snow, especially at night. And bro's trying to go for a swim. Bro is legitimately taking us back to the water. Okay. We don't want to go that way, so we got to go all the way back up again. But that's all right. It is what it is. Let's run our way back up through here. And oh, I forgot to mention, guys, we actually did just end up hitting the memberships. We are now a YouTube partner. We do have now memberships and everything on the channel, so you guys can do memberships if you wish to. So I'm going to do a little bit of breakdown of what membership the members get right now. Members get 24-hour early access to the videos. So you get to see the video for tomorrow, today, before anybody else would if you're a member. You get a badge icon that specifies that you're a member to the channel. And you also get a pack of emojis, which I have yet to have made, but those will be there at some point in time, as well as you will be getting, when we do one, a server to play on with myself. When we have a cluster, you'll be able to play along with me on said server. So that's just going to be a bonus of the members for now. And that's going to be just a little bit of a few benefits you guys can get by being a YouTube member to the channel, because the support helps a lot. I want to thank you guys all for us getting to this point and dealing with my not the most fantastic arc ability, but just the enjoyment that we've had playing and just everything going forward with the game and how everything is going to be for the next few years and foreseeable future. So just want to thank you guys on that. I completely forgot I was supposed to say that at the beginning, but I saw the Pranaganathia and got distracted. Oh, he had to boot. I don't see, like, I'm looking for any alpha we could find. The hardest part I'm running into, honestly, is I could take on Natrix if I wanted to right now. I probably could. Could I win? Maybe. It'll be a close one. But I don't know if I want to attempt that just yet. Because like I said, I'm working on breeding out pseudomains. I've got quite a bit of mutations in them right now. I think I'm at like 4 or 5 stacks of 4. So they're sitting pretty right now. They're just, I want to get them just a wee bit stronger. I want at least 20 mutations into each stat. Health and melee, that is. Before I even contemplate trying to take her on. Because my plan is to run her multiple different times until we do beat her. So like we're going to do a run with our Rexes and our Serats. Because that's our boss army. That's the old reliable. Oh, my voice cracked. That's our old reliable. And that's what we're going to rely on for this fight. So I kind of was thinking of continuing that old reliable trend of using them again. Because they've done fantastic. And I can't complain about their resources and the work that I've been able to put in with them. So I kind of feel like a little faith and reliance on those guys right now. And I kind of want to go back to that. Yeah, I know it's showing a beaver dam in the corner, but I don't need the beaver dam right now. I just need to find a Desolatitan or an Alpha Giga or an Alpha Karch. Those would be ideal to find because I need to fight them. I'd rather face them early, take them down, get them out of the way versus having to fight them at the very end. If it comes down to it, we may have to spawn them in just to give us those fights. I don't want to, but that may be an option. Also, what is that? Oh, Alpha. Yeah, we'll take it on with the female one. Because it won't be hard. And we need to get her to max as well. She's getting close to max level, so we might as well just give her the extra levels. As well as it helps me out anytime I run into an alpha to fight it, because it gives me that experience towards my chibi. So I'm trying to get my chibi to max. I don't know if there's any other way. I could probably, if I really truthfully wanted to, manipulate the INI settings so there is no max level technically. And I could just continually level up until I hit level 185, which technically would be the max. But I don't know if I want to do that. I might set it so max level is 135, is what I may do, just so I can unlock those other items. I'm not, like I said, I'm not truthfully sure what I want to do just yet. There's a couple things that's up in the air. That's an Arkology Carno. I want to just look around really quickly in case anything spawned in that I could fight. That's a Yudi again. Let's just completely wipe everything in one shot. I need to find more alpha Udis, dude. Like, those are the hardest ones to come by for me, I've noticed. There's another Yudi, but it's not the alpha one. That's fine. Let's take the mammoth tusks, and let's take these. I'm just a little excited to see what kind of boss we get for the other region, because we're due to be getting one of them when the map update drops in the summer. That's probably where the new region's going to drop, and we're going to get a new boss as well. What level is that, dude? Alright, so let's do... Wrong button. I was going to do the grass thing, but I was like, screw it, I'll do it later. Did I get a level off that? My chibi didn't get much. Wait, why did I go to you? I did not mean to go to you. I meant... Bro, I'm talking to myself so much, I'm getting myself confused. I wanted to go to the pseudo main. I thought I was running the dual pseudos again, but I'm not. Because I like running 2 pseudo mains. So I could run them like one shoulder mounted, one not, so I can technically have a mate boosted pair and get that gang buff. I think the gang buff is going to be what makes the difference against Natrix. I've been saying that constantly for videos, and it's probably getting repetitive, but I really think that could help a lot. Especially with them having 60 armor. If I could have them pull her back to us out of the water, I think that could be kind of clutch. Honestly, I think it could. Dealing the fire damage, healing each other off the fire damage, me UD roaring them. I feel like that could work. Just all I gotta do is put the, Did I just yeet that Perlovia? Bro, you have one job and you're terrible at it. How are you terrible at your one job? You were created to do one thing and you couldn't do it. How are you that bad? Alright, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. Just the fact that I jumped, he jumped. We like passed each other midair. It was like one of those dramatic car scenes. That's a pack of Additons. I don't know. Just let them do their thing. Ouch. Bro, why did you hit me? Arkology Carno. I thought that mist over there was a alpha. It's not. It's just water. Anything alpha? Nope. Let's take a quick peek. Bro, why are you yelling at me? I didn't do nothing to you. Let me see if I can get up here. Is there anything over here I can get on? Nope. Oh, I can. Is there anything up there? I feel like that's the border. Oh, I'm going down. I guess I don't want to fight those guys anymore either. Alright, let's see. There's probably stuff up that way. Oh! Another one? Alright, whatever. I'll just fight it with the pseudo. Actually, I may not be able to fight it with the pseudo if everything else is attacking me too. They're all alpha boosted. I think the pseudo can be fine with the heals, because they'll just constantly keep healing himself off of flame damage. Yeah, there it is. He just healed himself up off that flame. And we just keep taking out the direwolves. One by one. There's a little baby direwolf. Trying to get in on the action. Yeah, we're doing quite a bit of damage with the fire. Can I burst into it? Can I do my fire leap? I think it's bugged. Like, every now and again I'll notice that it shows that it's full, but it's not actually full. Let's do a flame absorb really quickly. Just give myself some health back. Yeah, this alpha hasn't done anything to us. I'm hoping, honestly, from the alpha to get a nice shotgun one of these times, to get a nice shotgun weapon. Whether it's a pump or a double barrel, either or. Just anything would work. Did I get anything good off that one? Nope, not at all. So that's now another alpha mammoth we have taken on. But yet we still can't seem to find any of the other alphas. There's got to be a way to turn up the alpha rates. There legitimately has to be. There can't not be a way to do it. It's probably an I setting. I just don't know it. If anybody does know it, let me know in the comment section below. And we'll change it so we can start getting more alphas. Because I need to run in some more alpha dinos. What are you? Alpha Carno. You're not worth my time, dude. Let's go this way, actually. Let's run up this way and look and see if there's anything up here. I don't think there's alpha RGs. I think that's just the Astrals in terms of RGs, but I don't have them turned on anyway. I'm glad we got to see the world boss Ranagnathia. That was cool. That was really cool. And we got to fight that. So that's 2 of the world bosses down that I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight them all, like, truthfully. So if we ended up running into like a Shasta or something, I may end up doing like a Desolatitan. Just like having it float at the surface and have the Shasta come up to us. Here's a drop. Let's check it. Oh, it was disappearing as we got there. Damn it. Here's a nice little oil vein. Ooh, I forgot to mention I have oil wells over there. I'm using B+ oil wells, and they're just sucking up the oil. I just need to get dedicated storages now. No alphas here. Anything down below us? Nope, not anywhere. Of course. Alright, let's just cross this little bit of water here. We got the speedy pseudo-main. I love that how much like faster these guys move compared to the normal pyromane. I like the fact that he mixed it perfectly. I feel like it's almost a damn near perfect like mixture. The only thing I would have changed was maybe take the flame leap and replace it with the Shadowmane's leap, but keep the flame absorb. I feel like that would have made it absolutely perfect. But this is pretty close. This is a pretty close second, if I have to say. I love the hydrated buff as well. Like, he did a really good job with this mod entirely. It's the only reason I'm now going to be carrying this over to every single server that I play on. The pseudo-main is just, it's him. It's built different. And it's one of the best mods I've seen. Oh, he pooped. No Desolatitans yet. That's, I want to up their spawns, but I also am kind of terrified to up their spawns a little bit, because I don't want them just constantly destroying everything on the Ark. Because I think they'll even attack alphas. So if they're alpha boosted attacking an alpha, they'll kind of breeze through the alpha. So I'm a little worried about that part, but we'll see. I gotta, like I said, I gotta look into some things. Tech Rex? What level are you? 72. If you would have been like a 180, I would have tamed you. Yeah, do your yelling. Because realistically, all we would have had to... Oh, Tech Rex 114. All we would have had to do, if we found a 180, would be breed the whatever version it is, male or female, with the other Rex to just transfer the mutations over. That's all we would have had to have done. Because we could have carried the 20 health mutations over to the higher stat of whatever dino had which. But sadly enough, that was only a 114, not a 180. And it also doesn't mean we're guaranteed to get the high level stats that we want anyway. Terrabirds, Tech Raptor, level 30. There's not a whole lot moving around in this world right now. I don't understand what's going on. There's a Spino. What are you? You're not Alpha, are you? No. No. We'll take the Spino out. We don't really need the sails. But maybe if we take it out, it'll cause more things to spawn in. I remember when our first tame was a Tech Raptor. That was a long, long time ago in this series. One of our first big tames was a Tech Raptor. And it was a game-changing Tech Raptor too. It helped us out a lot. I think we still have it. I think it's still back at base, honestly, somewhere in one of the storages. I just haven't had to use it because we haven't had a need for it. It was fantastic when we got it. But we also got pretty lucky in getting a nice PT or two, if I remember right. That was so long ago too. We started this series back when this mod map was still a non-premium mod map. It was a free version. And now we're a full update deep, playing it, and just making our own little tweaks to it to make it more challenging for us by adding in the Arkology variants and things like that. I was going to keep it S plus only, or like the S variants, I mean, not S plus. But once I saw how much enjoyment I got from playing against the Arkology like alphas and whatnot, I was like, no, I need to add this. It needs to be brought over to Astraeos. I just needed to make sure I did it right, if that made sense. I didn't want to entirely just port it over and be like, here's a chance of running into them. I wanted it to be like, there's a really good chance to run into alphas. there's a better chance that I'll struggle more. Like, I wanted more of a challenge, kind of. Not saying Natrix isn't causing me a challenge already, because she definitely is. Because I'm still not looking forward to fighting her again, but we're going to have to. We'll probably end up doing that in the next couple of episodes. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that the Rexes are at max level. I'm going to build a couple more saddles, like of the higher tier ones, because we're sitting at, I want to say like 5 or 6 of them have 25 armor saddles, and that's not going to cut it. I mean, a 50 might not even cut it. I may need to go with like the 100s, and then crafting skill boost them, just to see what we can get. Because I don't think a 60 or a 50 or less than that's going to cut it. I think we're going to need to go big, truthfully, to even stand a chance. But, I mean, I can't find any alphas. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is we're going to wrap the video up here. It's been about 30 minutes or so, which isn't bad. It's kind of about what our usual video lengths have been. Maybe some are a little longer, some are a little less. I was going to take on some more alphas, but we legitimately can't find anything. We're absolutely just running about. I'm just rambling at this point. Most of you have probably muted the video by now, but I'm thinking I'm going to find as many alphas as I can off screen and fight them. Unless if we run into a world boss like a Titanosaur or something, or a Karcher or a Giga, those I'll show on screen. Definitely. But for the most part, I'm thinking we continue to do what we're doing in normal videos, and I just try to fight the alphas when I run into them, because I just can't seem to find any. And if I do find them, it's one here or there. They're not consistent enough to make me actually record a full video on it. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended, which hopefully I would like to look at trying to take on Natrix, but it all depends on our saddle situation or if we run into a giant alpha boss. But give me one quick second before we dip out. There's a tail up here. I can't tell what that is. It's an Arkology Bronto. I couldn't tell if it was an alpha or something, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.